Can you walk us through that moment, the sort of game-winning kick? You're going back and forth. It's kind of a tight contest through much of the game, and you just sort of have that moment. What's going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, I've just looked up at the clock and I've seen it's probably the last kick of the game. I've said to the boys, let's just throw everything at it, and I've decided to go in the box. I was actually meant to be back, and luckily enough, I've managed to get my head on it.
You're obviously on, to the next round. Your coach mentioned this sort of potentially put you in place to play an MLS opponent. I mean, what did you see from your team tonight, and maybe from your own individual performance that you think you can carry with you going into that next matchup?
Yeah, I think you've seen a team that's dedicated, working very hard for each other. It's very tough to play in these conditions. You can see that players that run all day, like Cam, is cramping up. But we've got a good squad, a good team spirit, and I think you see that in abundance tonight.
What's it like getting that home win? I know your coach kind of talked about it a little bit, how excited he was. What's it like for you? What's it like for your teammates?
Yeah, the coach has been really good with us. As you've heard, we need to improve the home record, and we're all working hard to do that. I'm absolutely delighted to get the first win at home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are some things that you're learning?
It's a long game. And as you mentioned, very last minute you scored it in. How do you keep your head going, and how do you keep the whole team going together and just keep working together? How does it feel to just keep it as a cohesive team?
I think that comes from the coach. He's trying to instill a work ethic in us that we keep going until the very final whistle. And as I think you've seen that tonight, we'll keep working hard and we'll go right to the end. Luckily enough, I managed to score.
Yeah, you said you were meant to be back on that corner. What gave you that instinct to go and just join up?
I've just looked at the clock. I've literally thought it's the last kick of the game. Try and get as many of the big boys up top as possible, and yeah, try and cause a bit of carnage. And luckily enough, we did.
I'm coming up. Birthday celebration.
Yeah, I was 30 yesterday, so yeah, birthday goal.
Coming over late, so I apologize if I
No
repeat
problem.
a question, but you're a defender. When's the last time you scored a goal?
I think it was 2023, Yeah, so a couple of years ago.
So how'd that feel?
Good, yeah.
When it came off your head, did you know it was going in?
No, no. But when I've seen it hit the back of the net, I was delighted. I'm made up. Yeah, it's been a.
What's your role on a corner kick?
I was meant to be back. I've had a tough time with injuries recently. This is my first game back in a while, so yeah, I'm really made up to be able to get on the score sheet.